Well, good morning. It is Friday morning, August 4th. Good friend of mine's birthday today. He turned 68. Unbelievable. Here I am at the Palmyra Golf Course in Palmyra, Maine. It's about 20 minutes of 7, and the course does not open till 7. I've never heard of a golf course opening up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Most of them open up at 6, 6:30 as soon as the sun comes up, and you can get out and play a nice 18, but hopefully I'll get out and have a good round. This course always is a little difficult for me. A little dry up here in Maine. Back home, a lot greener. The one thing I love about getting out early in the morning, nobody is here. Nobody. Boy, you can tell it's really dry here. I could barely get the tee in the ground. Well, I'm in the middle of the fairway and about 150 yards out. Did catch a lucky break. Well, I hit it off the toe and hit these little trees and ended up right here, and as you can see, the flag. So I got a little chipping to do, and hopefully I can get away with a one putt. Cracked me up. I actually chipped on and left myself probably about 10 feet short, and couldn't believe it. I ended up making the putt for par, which is very rare for me on this hole. So very pleased. Off to a good start. Second hole's a par 3. You can see straight out, and the pin is way back. It's got the blue flag, so that indicates to me that it's way back. And we're probably at about 150 yards maybe. So, oh well, we'll see. Came up a little short, so it looks like I got about a 40-50 yard putt to a birdie. 40-50 yard putt for birdie. Left myself with about a 12-foot putt. The putt went off to the left. It broke right to left, so ended up 3-putting, so I ended up with a bogey. So as you can see, this is a 345 yard par 4. And this is a bunker. It looks like it's under repair because it's got a white line around it. That usually indicates ground under repair. So what I'll do is I cannot take it any closer to the hole. It's the nearest point of relief. So I'll probably bring it sideways, bring it out towards here, drop it over here. Probably nearest point, either that or I have to bring it in the back, bring it behind. Looks like nearest is behind. Second shot, I pulled it left, so I'm on left of the flag over there, so I'll have to chip up and hopefully get a one putt. Ended up making bogey on the last hole. My chip shot came up a little short and I pulled my putt left. This hole's a tricky par 4. You can see the house way out there, a little bit towards the right side of the video frame. And I've got to keep it right about in the middle there. So this hole is deceiving. If I pull it left, I'm going to be handcuffing myself on the left-hand side. Well, as you can see, I did exactly what I said I shouldn't do. You can see the opening here with the trees. And of course, my ball happens to be lying way down here. And you can see my ball. And I'm going to have to chip out, get into the middle of the fairway, and then try to get up and down from there. So I was able to chip out into the fairway, and there's the pin blue, so it's back. Other times I've chipped out and put it over there in the woods, so this time I played a little bit smarter. Let's see what we do. Well, as you can see, I left it a little short. Not too bad. I'm pretty happy with this. I actually bounced in front of the green. Down there. Bounced in front and then rolled all the way up here. So, we'll see what happens. Pulled the putt a little left and made bogey. So, hey, at least I'm not making doubles. Here we have par 5, 5th hole, all the way straight out, and then it takes a 90-degree left-hand turn. So I'm going to need a really good drive here to try to make par or birdie. Well, I pulled my ball left as usual and went in the hazard here. So that was 1. So now I have to take a drop 2 and hit my 3rd shot to the red flag in the middle of the trees over there. So it's going to be quite a long shot, and it's going to have to play it safe and hopefully make a good one. Well, ended up making double bogey on that hole. As you know, my drive went in the hazard, dropped 2, hit across that hazard and into the other side of the hazard, but I was able to play it out from there. Dubbed it out of there, got out, chipped on, missed my bogey putt, so tapped in for 7. Here's the 6th hole, straight out, a lot of trees in front, so I got to stop pulling my shots left. I got to start hitting the ball straight. Of course, after telling you I'm not supposed to hit it left, I pushed it way right, and I got a clear shot. I just got to get over that tree, and I'm probably about 170 yards maybe out. So on the 6th hole, I hit a 7-iron, and I ended up going long and to the right. Chipped up short for 3, missed, came up short again on my 4th putt, but I did make my bogey putt. So this hole's short. It's only about 310 yards maybe, uphill, wide open, and small green, and I got to start hitting it straight. Had a hard time finding my ball. I thought I had pushed it into the pond, but as you can see, I'm right in between the trees here, so I just got to nestle it up there. Well, stupid me, came up short and in the bunker, so such is life. Ended up making a bogey on 7. I got out of the trap, left it about 10 feet short, and then the break was right to left, and of course it just, slid left. But this is par 3, says about 215 yards, pin is blue back, so probably gonna hit, I usually hit hybrid, based on the fact that especially here where it's dry, the ball will run a lot, so we'll see what happens. Well, as you can see, I pulled it a little left, and we'll just have to chip up. Excellent, very happy with that. Only about, I'd say about 4 feet past maybe. So let's hopefully make the putt. Didn't realize how much it sloped away from the pin. So we got a tough uphill putt. See what we can do. Right up the gut. Yeah, pushed it. And another bogey. On to the par 5 9th. Alright, here we are at the par 5 9th. I've got to keep it left of those trees up there and see what we can do. Well, that time I drew it and stayed left of those trees, so I'm pretty happy. And it took a big kick, so we'll see what happens. Actually hit it pretty good in the middle of the fairway, so I got a ways to go. I'll play my 3-wood, which I haven't been hitting very well this year. you can see. At least I ran it up there. Well, I just paced it off and I've got 82 yards to go. The hole is 480 yards, so I hit a decent drive and a horrible second shot. So with 82 yards to go to get on regulation, I'm happy with that. So I will give it my best shot. Well, as you can see, that was not my best shot. It pushed it way right, so we're going to have to get up and down, make par. Not sure if you can see or not, but I'm right up against the collar. Take my 7-iron and see if I can just run it up there. Of course, it breaks right to left. And I got another tricky putt coming up. Yeah, so you can see I've hit it long again. So I wouldn't doubt if I get another bogey. Of course, I blew it right by. I hate that. Well, that's the end of the front 9, and that was an hour and 20 minutes, which isn't too bad. I think I ended up with a 45, 1 par, and everything else bogeys and a double bogey. So let's hope the back 9's better. Well, I did end up with a 45, and now I'm at the 10th tee, and I just hit my best drive of the day. I think I figured it out. I kept my left arm a little bit straighter than I had been, and it's 420 yards, so we'll see what happens. There's behind me, guy cutting the grass, and I got about 148 to the green, to the center of the green. It's playing up short, so probably going to hit 8-iron. Well, the 10th hole, I just realized the tractor guy was coming up behind me, and so I was trying to basically just kind of hurry a little bit. I did make par, but I didn't hit the record button. So here we are at the 11th. It's a short par 4, and probably plays about 280 yards maybe. Keep that left arm straight. Not stiff, but straight. Yeah, baby. Get over that tree. Just to the right of that far tree. I'll take it. That's the key. Keeping that left arm straight, not stiff. See you down the green. Okay, on the 11th hole, I hit it straight over that tree. Probably one of my best drives here. Probably hit it about 255. And then I proceeded another tractor cutting the grass around the green was down there. And I ended up sculling it over the green about 4 or 5 feet, chipped up to within 2 feet, made par. Now I'm on the 12th par 5. This hole goes straight out. Then you got to kind of dog legs left and then comes back like a V. Very funky hole. Again, got to keep the left arm straight, not stiff. Ah, hooked it. Yeah, hit it in the trees. Not good. So that's looking back to the tee box. I hit it in the woods, but actually it was a red marker, which means it's a hazard. So I was able to take a drop. Now, as you can see, red flag, and I'm at least 200 yards out. So not pretty. So I'm lying 4 here. Little uphill shot, pins in the front. And of course I had to take that penalty shot. Here comes the tractor. Yep, stupid play, left it short. Alright, here we come up to 13. I ended up with a triple bogey. Not paying attention, rushing myself, I think, and tractors around, so I'm just making up excuses. 150 yards straight up the hill. Ground is firm here. Got a 6-iron because of the hill. Hold it. Damn it. Coming over the top. That's what it is. So I came up short because I came over the top, pulled it left. So I've got a nice little chip shot to the back flag. Oh, probably 10 feet. When I come up short, you know, then you got to overcompensate. Well, isn't that pretty? It's about time. Finally made a decent shot. That's about 2.5 feet. Yeah, let's see if I can make it. Yeah, I had to go back and fix my ball mark. And we got a little 2.5, 3 footer. Yay, a birdie. About time. On to the next one. So now I'm on the 17th hole, and I had a foursome in front of me. So I had to wait for them a little bit on 15, and they let me go through on 16, and I finished that up with a bogey, and now I'm on 17. Well, I got my par, so I'm happy with that. And we're on to 18. Final hole, 475 yard par 5, straight up the hill and then straight out. Keep the arm straight, not stiff. And down the right side. There's a trap out there, so. Alrighty, so I did catch the bunker, and I hit a 5-wood out of it. There was more rocks in that sand bunker than there are at Pebble Beach, and I'm talking about the pebbles on the beach. So I'm about right now, I'm about 153 yards out, up slightly uphill. Easy 6-iron. Looks like I'm on the fringe. So, not a bad shot. I'll take it. All right, as you can see, I did make it on the green. I'm line 3, and I got about, what's this, about 20 feet. See if I can nestle it up there and get away with at least a par. Birdie would be nice. A little right to left, pushed it, pulled it. As you can see, another tractor. Made par. So not bad, ended up shooting 86, and it's my first 18 holes this year. So I'm pleased with that, especially on this course. I don't play this course very well. So it was a fun day, 2.5 hours.